Therefore, again, Milton County on the back burner. The goal now is to retool Fulton County. Why? Well, the hue and cry is Fulton County government is dysfunctional, taxes are too high, and the government is bloated. That premise, two things. The premise for what's happening now is false. I happen to believe, I know city government and I know county government, and Fulton County government is not perfect. City of Atlanta government is not perfect. State of Georgia clearly is not perfect, but they have the right to do what they're doing. So this notion about us being dysfunctional and that we don't vote in lockstep on every issue, that's never going to happen. I mean, husbands and wives disagree. So those things happen, and I won't spend your time talking about the good things that Fulton County is doing, but just touch on a couple. On the question of the government being bloated, theory there is once the cities were created, Sandy Springs, Johns Creek, Milton, and Chattahoochee Hills, the thought was that, well, you should reduce the number of employees that you have. I agree with that. And the truth of the matter is we have, again, as I stand before you this evening, approximately 1,000 fewer employees than we had before those cities incorporated. The other accusation about taxes are too high in Fulton County. Well, let's look at the metropolitan area, the counties that make up the metropolitan area. Fulton County has the lowest tax rate of all of the counties. We haven't had a tax increase in Fulton County in probably 12, 13 years. And that's incredible. In fact, we've lowered taxes. And but for the fact that Fulton County, and to a lesser degree DeKalb County, we fund this year $50 million to Grady Hospital, your taxes would be even lower. Our bond rating, now I'm going to address the dysfunctional part. Well, we wouldn't enjoy the rating that we get from the rating agencies, the Moody's, the Standard & Poor's, and others, if we were dysfunctional, because what they look at, one of the primary things is your ability to repay your debt, but also your government structure and the quality of your elected officials. Our bond rating is AA, not AAA, AA. Should be AAA. Well, why isn't it AAA? Good reason. Good question. It's not AAA because, once again, what do we do that no other county does? We pay for Grady Hospital, and what's the other one? MARTA. The other counties don't. So, but for those two, we would enjoy a AAA rating. So the notion about us being dysfunctional just simply doesn't hold water. These allegations, when you put them up to the test of the facts, they simply do not hold water. Fulton County has the highest homestead exemption in the state of Georgia. No other county has a $30,000 homestead exemption. Fulton County does. The one piece of legislation that's before us now seeks to increase it, the highest already, from $30,000 to $60,000. As a homeowner, without thinking, man, that is great for us. But what's the impact of that on county government? Be devastating. That would mean, over a 2-year period, the loss of approximately $50 million for the services that you see. Did you pass that sheet out? That you see that we use your general fund money for. Approximately $50 million. Now, we've not heard from, and I'm not fussing with my friend Miss Adrian here, Councilwoman Adrian, but the city of Atlanta, you guys have a huge stake in this, but so far, because where do most of the folk in Fulton County live? Within the city limits of Atlanta. And if we do not have the money to provide the services that we provide, where are they going? It's going to be devastating if that passes. If you look at that general fund chart that I gave you, if you just go home while you're having a cup of coffee, it's okay. What would I cut out if the county had $50 million less? The lawyers complain now about the court system. Not enough employees, not enough this. What do you cut? Do you cut district attorney's office? You cut the jail, which is heavy personnel. What do you cut? Do away with, you always pick on, you close libraries, you shorten the hours, you take another $5 million or so from Grady Hospital. That's going to be devastating for Grady Hospital. What happens if Grady can't accommodate all of the people that they now accommodate? Where will those people go? I can tell you where they're going. They're going to Piedmont and Northside because they can't turn them away.